The disappearance. In the heart of the great African savanna, nestled between the mighty baobab trees and sprawling acacia groves, lay the prosperous kingdom of Zuberi. Ruled by the wise and benevolent King Kofi and his gracious Queen Amara, Zuberi was known far and wide for its peace, prosperity, and the beauty of its royal family. Yet, the jewel of Zuberi was not its golden fields or its glistening rivers, but its beloved princess, Nala. Princess Nala was a vision of grace and kindness. With eyes as deep and enchanting as the night sky and a heart full of compassion, she was adored by all. Every morning she could be found in the village square, sharing stories with children, tending to the sick, and ensuring that no one went hungry. Her laughter was the melody that brought joy to the kingdom, and her presence was a light that guided the people of Zuberi. But one fateful night, as the full moon cast an eerie glow over the land, Nala vanished without a trace. The palace was thrown into chaos. Guards were sent out in every direction, searching the forests, rivers, and mountains, but the princess was nowhere to be found. The kingdom was plunged into despair, then whispers of foul play and treachery began to spread. The mysterious letter. Days turned into weeks, and the search for Princess Nala continued. King Kofi and Queen Amara, though heartbroken, refused to give up hope. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, a sealed envelope was found at the palace gates. It was addressed to the king and queen, and inside was a cryptic letter. To find your daughter, follow the path where the sun meets the earth. Seek the man with the scar who knows the river's secret. The answer lies in the whispers of the wind and the shadows of the trees. Determined to save their daughter, King Kofi summoned the bravest warriors and the wisest elders of the land. Among them was Kwaku, a skilled hunter known for his sharp instincts and unwavering courage, and Zola, a healer whose knowledge of herbs and ancient lore was unmatched. Together, they formed a small but formidable group, ready to embark on the perilous quest. The hunt for clues. Their first destination was the Western Plains, where the sun met the earth in a fiery embrace every evening. They traveled for days, enduring scorching heat and treacherous terrain. At the edge of the plains, they found an old trading post run by a man named Jengo. His face bore a long scar, cutting across his left cheek. "We seek the river's secret," Kwaku said, showing Jengo the letter. Jengo's eyes narrowed, and he led them to a secluded spot by the riverbank. There, he revealed a hidden map etched into a stone, showing a path through the dense forest to an old abandoned fortress. "This map was given to me by a traveler many years ago," Jengo explained. "He spoke of a hidden treasure, but I never dared to venture into the forest." With the map in hand, Kwaku, Zola, and their companions set off into the forest. The journey was arduous, with dense undergrowth and wild animals at every turn. They followed the map's instructions, deciphering symbols carved into trees and rocks along the way. Each symbol led them deeper into the heart of the forest, where the shadows grew longer and the air thicker. The fortress. After days of travel, they finally reached the old fortress. It was a crumbling structure, overgrown with vines and hidden from sight. As they approached, they noticed footprints in the soft earth, suggesting recent activity. Cautiously, they entered the fortress, their senses alert for any sign of danger. Inside, they found a series of rooms, each more dilapidated than the last. In one of the chambers, they discovered a diary belonging to a man named Malik, a former merchant who had once been a friend to the royal family. The diary detailed Malik's plan to kidnap Princess Nala to leverage her for a hefty ransom. His business had fallen into ruin due to a severe drought that had struck his homeland, and he was desperate to save his family and people from starvation. The kidnapping. The diary also detailed how Malik managed to kidnap Princess Nala without anyone noticing. On the night of her disappearance, the palace held a grand festival to celebrate the end of the harvest season. Malik, who had secretly gained employment as a servant in the palace, used the chaos and distraction of the festival to his advantage. Disguised as one of the entertainers, Malik slipped a sleeping potion into Nala's drink during the celebration. As the potion took effect, Nala felt drowsy and decided to retire to her chambers. Malik, knowing the palace's layout from his days as a friend of the royal family, intercepted Nala in the corridor leading to her room. Pretending to assist her, he guided the drowsy princess to a secluded part of the palace grounds, where a hidden passage led to the outskirts of the kingdom. Once outside the palace, Malik placed Nala on a horse he had prepared in advance and rode through the night to his hidden fortress. By the time the palace guards realized Nala was missing, Malik and the princess were long gone. The rescue. In the dimly lit chamber of the fortress, they found Princess Nala, bound and guarded by Malik's men. With swift and silent precision, Nkwaku and his warriors overpowered the guards, freeing Nala from her bonds. Her eyes filled with tears of relief and gratitude as she embraced her rescuers. "We must leave quickly," Nkwaku urged. "Malik will return soon." As they made their way back through the passageway, Malik and his remaining men ambushed them. A fierce battle ensued, with Kwaku and his warriors fighting valiantly to protect Nala. In the chaos, Zola managed to disarm Malik, and he was captured and bound. "You will pay for your treachery," Kwaku declared, leading Malik back to the surface. A new dawn. The return of Princess Nala was met with great celebration. The kingdom of Zuberi rejoiced, their hearts filled with joy and relief. King Kofi and Queen Amara, their eyes shining with pride and love, welcomed their daughter back with open arms. Malik was brought to justice, his plans thwarted by the bravery and determination of those who sought to protect their princess. Nala, though changed by her ordeal, remained the beacon of hope and kindness she had always been. The tale of her disappearance and the brave quest to bring her back became a legend, passed down through generations. The inside job. As the kingdom settled back into its peaceful rhythm, another letter arrived at the palace gates. It was addressed to King Kofi, and inside was a note written in a familiar hand. "Your Highness. It was I, Jengo, who sent the first letter. Malik's scheme was well known to me, but I could not act alone. I hope this will help you understand the depth of loyalty and treachery that coexists in our kingdom. Use this knowledge wisely. Jengo." The revelation of Jengo's involvement added a new layer to the story, reminding everyone that the line between friend and foe could be thin and blurred. The kingdom of Zuberi, ever vigilant, continued to thrive, its people united by the strength and courage of their princess and the heroes who had risked everything to bring her home.